Hello, everyone, and welcome. And I hope you brought your rain gear with you as we are in for a wet one. What a matchup we have in store. It's still early in the season, but this is a major test for a couple of squads who've gotten out of the gate undefeated. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. And now we'll get a look at this offense for the first time today. And there he is, the man, David, that they build this entire attack around.
And it's so nice to have a guy that makes everything easy for the people around him. The quarterback plays better because the feature is clear who that is.
And we all hold our breath every time this guy touches the football. He's able to take it the distance on any given play.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. He'll keep it himself. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball over.
And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land.
Yeah, and a great job by the defense, holding the line of scrimmage, playing downhill, playing responsibility football, making sure they shut down that option play.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Caught over the middle. It's Robertson. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
On the run, still looking. Wide open downfield. Got a lot of running room. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line.
Love the individual effort by the wide receiver after the catch, making people miss, showing you the speed. Now he set up his offense down in the red zone.
The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. Pulled down after a pickup of 5, a statement run in the red zone to the 13. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Coming after it. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all off-season, so they better be ready to bring it today, Dave.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Fast motion from the offense. Quarterback will keep it. Saunters into the end zone for a touchdown.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback. Getting set for the point after.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. On the ground with the counter. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He'll do it himself. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking to throw, it's Bullock. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it.
Yeah, and obviously great play by the offense to keep the drive alive, and also a good find by the quarterback on 3rd down.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Looking for space, it's Booth. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
Defense has been looking so good on this drive so far. They already set up 3rd and long, and now they take all the throws away down the field. Great job in coverage. Great job reading the QB's eyes. So there's nowhere for him to go with it. He's got to throw it away.
Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Now this offense is back on the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, move the...
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. A first down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Quarterback checking the play. On 2nd down, looking again to throw. And they're not on the same page there. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Trying to beat the D deep. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. Into the end zone for a touchdown.
Speed kills this offense. They've got multiple guys that can burn you. You can see it doesn't take them long to light up the scoreboard.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Notre Dame is currently ahead in this one, but it's been a close one so far in South Bend. They're up by 7 over Miami. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. At the 35, he's got room. Oh, look out, there he goes. At the 20. Lean for the wire, touchdown.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the 2nd level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. From the gun, the ground game.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Catch in the middle, it's Smith. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. He's going to pass. Right down the middle. Makes a connection. He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a first down. Back to throw, it's Raymond. Zings it complete to the right. You'll take this every time, 5 yards on the first down play.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when you start getting...
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. And he's in for the touchdown.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. Here he comes with the return. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Power football with the run. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He's got it again. Plows through the defense. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, he did everything he could to try to avoid all those defenders, but at the end, it's still a negative play. Tackle for loss.
One defender, then the next one. The blitzing guy got a shot at him. Everybody had a shot. It took a while to get him down. Yeah, great effort by that defense, not quitting on the play. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. The execution on that screen pass is one that will go in a coaching clinic.
Nice execution on the screen. Allow the rush to come upfield. Now I release, get the ball to the running back. I got my playmaker in space. Nice chunk yardage play right there by the offense.
Looking downfield, it's Bullock. Fires one high and deep. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the quarterback is snowed under.
That is a big man in the middle of this 3-4 defense. Over 300 pounds. Look at him just completely cave in the center, right back into the QB.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's looking to throw it. He'll pull it down and run. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. No huddle offense to the line. Leaves it with the back. Dragged down at the 39, but he's got 5 yards, and they'll move the sticks. Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. That's caught. It's Smith. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. On 1st down from the 13-yard line. They'll throw it from the red zone. Makes the grab. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. To throw, it's Raymond. And they're in for a touchdown. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
What a day. His 3rd rushing touchdown. And when you got your college fantasy football team going, this guy is racking those points up for you. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The offense set for a 1st down play. On the run, it's Robertson. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Setting up the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. And here comes the punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Fair catch is called for. You want to make sure that you field it cleanly in rainy weather like this. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Going to the running game. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Oh, that's one that can mess with your confidence. That is horrible. Line gets set, 1st down.
Here we go.
Looking to throw, it's Bullock. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
He's looking to throw. This time he's got his man.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll look to pin him deep. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Offense getting set for first down. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Makes the grab. It's Scantleberry. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Looking to go up top on first down. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Oh, so close to paying off. The tip really had it in his hands, but it falls incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. He'll just keep slinging it. Catch in the middle. It's Smith. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for him.
And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Back to pass, it's Raymond. Quickly out to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable. Really putting this offense in a good position.
Caught in the backfield, it's Scantleberry. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. And he missed it. No good. After the missed field goal, hey, could be worse. They're still up by 21. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Got it in the middle, it's Robertson. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And now on 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a first down. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. They'll throw it on first down. A shot toward the end zone. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in West Lafayette today, and welcome into the halftime update. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Ross-Ade Stadium.
All lined up and ready to go for a great 2nd half ahead. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Off play action on first down. Going over the top. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. They get to him as he throws. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. They're working that left side. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Just needs a crack to get a return. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. First down here for the offense.
Cricket.
He'll pull it on the read. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. Looking for room, it's Booth. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Rides to the back. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. And here comes the punt team. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it had... So much for the wet ball drill. He muffed it, and it's loose on the ground.
And these punt returners only get so many opportunities to try to make plays, and do they want to make them? So much space back there when you punt them the football. But the thing is, look at all these guys flying down the field. All the speed on the field for that punt coverage team, and you could tell they caught up with him to force the fumble.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
From the gun, the running back has it. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Finds his big tight end. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. So close to cashing it in for this offense. On the option. And they get nothing. The ball remains at the 2-yard line. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Trying to slam in. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of pay dirt.
And on offense, you know this is 4-down territory. You have to come away with a touchdown. You're getting boat raced in this game right now, and you're going to have to make this possession count.
Yeah, definitely because of the slow start, now putting yourself behind the 8 ball, I think this offense is going to have to be aggressive the rest of the game.
They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And this ought to be a chip shot from about 20 yards out. Splits the uprights right down the middle. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. They come to the line, hoping to get some of that yardage back from the 17. Looking downfield, it's Raymond. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. Now, how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work.
Handoff from the gun. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Connection to the right. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. New set of downs after that completion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. And the incompletion brings up a second down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop.
See, they need more runs like that. It's just been so few and far between. Defensively, they've been in position. They've been winning their one-on-one battles, getting off of blocks and rallying to the ball carrier. This defense has done a nice job slowing down the run game thus far.
They make the stop, but not before the screen has hit them for a first down and much more. Really good execution by this offense. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. The offense down to the 25 now, 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Pulls it in. It's Cantleberry. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Looking to pass inside the red zone. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Throwing right. Bounds into the end zone for a touchdown. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
Salt enter wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Quarterback empties his backfield. Looking to pass. It's Bullock. Throws to the wideout. Finds space on the right. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Trying to find his man on first down. Using the quick game. Makes the catch, and he's brought down. Got 5 wideouts spread across the field on 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Got his man all by himself. He's loose on the right. Strolls into the end zone for a touchdown.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Penn State is running away with things, and it's thanks in large part to an offense that's been firing on all cylinders. They're up 14 over Buffalo. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, we'll see it right here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Scrambling away. Going to try to get it himself. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Running back searching for a hole. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
Yeah, and this offense doing more of what they do. This is the #1 offense in the country in first downs. They find a way to continue to move the football, run, pass, so much balance. This offense is so good.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. The give as they work on that clock. Got room at the 35. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Fighting off the defender. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
That's reeled in. It's Scantleberry. Tackled, but he has a first down.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there in a similar situation with a lead like this. They'd definitely be running the ball at this point. They'd probably take their starting quarterback out of the game potentially, but not this unit. They are still staying aggressive. They're still taking shots. They're just trying to light up the scoreboard.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. A first down run on the doorstep. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And that's why it's hard to run down by the goal line. The defense just has so many bodies crowded into the line of scrimmage. Offense couldn't get it done that time.
And they're in for a touchdown late in this game.
And with that TD, this team looking to go 4-0. Just how you want to start a season, man. They've done an unbelievable job answering all the questions, starting off the year just how you want to. Now, keep it going. Keep that momentum. Don't relax. What a start to the season.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Got it in the middle, it's Simon. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious.
And there was no question in that scenario. That's where the quarterback was going. He knew he had his receiver in a matchup that he liked, running a route where he would find himself open. Nice job between those two.
They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. He's looking to throw it. They're trying to get to it. Grabbed in the middle, it's Robertson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. He'll send out 5 wide receivers on 2nd and 4. Scanning the field, it's Bullock. He's got his man. They'll make the stop at the 42. It's a pickup of 5, and that will be enough for a first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Comes out throwing on 1st down. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man, doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, oh, this play could decide it. Just frying pan meet face.